They were legends, champions, fan favorites. But even that couldn't save them from the wrath of a cold-blooded manager. In the ruthless world of football, one thing's clear. No one is bigger than the team. Today, we're diving deep into the most savage coaching decisions in football history. The moments when managers fired global superstars without blinking. Pep Guardiola versus Ronaldinho, Deco, Eto'o. When Pep Guardiola took over Barcelona in 2008, he inherited a dressing room full of stars and problems. Ronaldinho and Deco were world-class talents, but Pep saw something else: bad influences. He believed they were holding back the new generation. So, just months into his reign, he told the board, "They have to go." Just like that, two of the most technically gifted players in the world were out.
Recent interviews with both sides revealed that Pep Guardiola has confirmed he didn't push Ronaldinho out of the door at Barcelona, and that it was the Brazilian's desire to leave the new camp back in 2008.
But he wasn't done. Up next, Samuel Eto'o, a fiery striker with a killer instinct and a big ego. Pep planned to sell him too, but fate had other ideas. Eto'o stayed and ended up playing a massive role in Barca's legendary 2008-9 treble-winning season. He even scored in the Champions League final. Still, the message was clear: no egos, no exceptions. That's how you build an empire. Jose Mourinho versus Iker Casillas. When Mourinho joined Real Madrid in 2010, the pressure was immense. And while he brought silverware, what followed was one of the most dramatic fallouts in football history. Iker Casillas was more than a goalkeeper. He was a symbol of Real Madrid, club legend, captain, World Cup winner. But Mourinho believed Casillas was too close to Barcelona players, particularly Xavi and Piqué, and that he leaked information to the press. So Jose benched him. Not for one game, for months. Fans were furious. The Spanish press attacked, but Mourinho didn't back down. He promoted Diego Lopez and doubled down on his decision, even when it meant turning the Bernabeu against him. Eventually, Mourinho left Real Madrid, but not before making one thing clear: he'd rather burn bridges than compromise authority. Antonio Conte versus Diego Costa. Diego Costa was a beast in front of goal, aggressive, unpredictable, and lethal. Under Conte, he had just fired Chelsea to a league title. But something happened behind the scenes. Then came the now infamous text message: "Hi Diego, you're not in my plans for next season. Good luck." That was it. No meeting, no negotiation, just goodbye. Costa was furious. He accused Conte of disrespect. The board tried to intervene, but the damage was done. Costa sat out half a season before returning to Atletico Madrid. Cold, clinical, and completely savage. Conte showed that even Premier League top scorers aren't safe from a ruthless message. Sir Alex Ferguson versus David Beckham. Sir Alex Ferguson built Manchester United on discipline and control. And when he thought one of his players was growing too big for the club, he cut them off, no matter who they were. After a defeat to Arsenal in 2003, Fergie stormed into the dressing room and kicked a stray boot. It hit David Beckham above the eye, leaving a cut that made headlines around the world. The moment went viral before viral was even a thing. Fergie later said Beckham was more focused on fame than football. Within months, he was sold to Real Madrid. Beckham went on to become a global icon, but he never played for Fergie again. The lesson? No player is bigger than the badge. Thomas Tuchel versus Neymar and Mbappe. Managing egos is part of the job, but at PSG, it's a whole different level. Neymar and Mbappe are global megastars. But Tuchel didn't care. He clashed with both players, publicly. In one match, Tuchel subbed off Mbappe. The young star walked off furious. Tuchel tried to explain. Mbappe shrugged him off on live TV. Neymar skipped training sessions, argued with staff, and openly questioned tactics. Tuchel never let it slide. He called them out. But when push came to shove, the owners chose the players. Tuchel was sacked in 2020, just months after reaching a Champions League final. But Tuchel got the last laugh, lifting the Champions League with Chelsea a year later. Still savage. These stories prove one thing. In football, no one is safe. Not if your coach thinks you're a threat to the system. These managers didn't just make big decisions, they made statements. Sometimes they were right, sometimes it backfired, but every single one, pure football drama. Who do you think was the most savage of them all? Pep, Mourinho, Fergie? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. We've got more football stories coming your way. Until then, keep it ruthless.